Extracts. In addition to the drug names listed earlier, a drug may be called an extract, a term that describes where the drug came from. An extract is a therapeutic agent composed of specially prepared plant or animal parts rather than synthesized chemicals in a laboratory. Examples of extracts include thyroid supplements made from pig or cattle, thyroid glands, and pancreatic enzyme powder extract derived from prepared livestock pancreas. Many health food stores sell extracts and other plant materials for a wide variety of purposes. Veterinary extract products made by major drug manufacturers must produce reasonably consistent effects from bottle to bottle to be approved by the FDA. However, extracts marketed as nutraceuticals, nutritional supplements, are not required to be registered with the FDA, and the potency of different batches of drug extract may vary as a result of variation in the amounts of extracted natural drug contained in the plant or animal part. Although extracts are often less expensive to purchase, they may not provide as consistent a clinical response to the active ingredient of the drug as a compound developed by conventional manufacturing processes. Legend drugs versus over-the-counter drugs. A trip down the aisle at the drugstore reveals that drugs for headaches, coughs, colds, flu, or diarrhea are available for anyone to purchase without a prescription from a doctor or veterinarian. Such medications are referred to as over-the-counter OTC drugs. These drugs typically contain either an ingredient that is very safe to use or such low concentrations of an active ingredient that it is difficult to accidentally use the drug in a harmful way. Examples of OTC drugs in veterinary medicine include pet vitamins, flea products for use on the surface of the skin, and dietary supplements. Most veterinary drugs used to treat or prevent disease are legend drugs, meaning that they are limited to dispensing by or on the order of a licensed prescriber, veterinarian, or physician. Legend drugs contain ingredients that require greater control of dispensing, either because of their toxic effects, potential to be abused or diverted as an illegal substance, or potential to harm the patient or the person handling the drug. Each state or Canadian province regulates control over the prescription of legend drugs. Generally, however, legend drugs cannot be dispensed to a client or animal owner without a valid prescription written for an animal for which a valid veterinarian-client-patient relationship, VCPR, has been established. Legally, a VCPR means that the veterinarian has examined or has adequate medical knowledge of the patient and has agreed to assume responsibility for the veterinary care of the patient. Thus, it is against the law for a veterinarian to prescribe medication for a patient he or she has not seen. If the veterinarian orders legend medication to be dispensed from his or her own veterinary hospital, the veterinarian or veterinary technician may legally fill this drug order in that same hospital. It would not technically be called a prescription in this case. However, it is illegal for a veterinary technician or veterinarian to fill a prescription from another veterinary practice because that would be considered the definition of pharmacy practice and hence is limited to regulated pharmacies and registered pharmacists. More information on prescriptions and drug orders is in Chapter 2,